3 people have died in recent floods in KwaZulu-Natal. 2 people, including a 12-year-old boy, are still missing in the Midlands, while thousands of people have been displaced. ENCA's Tuba Vilani has more.
Those displaced in the recent floods have spent their second night in this hall. Among them is 59-year-old Funeka Nkunga.
Hayi kungena kwamanzi nje amanzi agcwala ezindlini agibela ngisho phezu imibhede kwayona imanzi ngize ngabalana nje mangisuka nje endlini ngisuke ngathatha lesi sikhwama sami samaphilisi.
The search for an Emawoti mother and 12-year-old boy from New Hanover continues. These are the remnants of homes that used to house several families. Everything has been washed away. All that remains is this wandering dog.
Our rescue teams are continuing with the search. So currently, as things stand, we have a total of about 2 missing people, which is the mother as well as the child of 12 years old in Pietermaritzburg in New Hanover.
Weather services have warned that heavy rains will continue throughout the week. Tuba Vilane, Emawoti.
Cyclone Idai made landfall along Mozambique's coast on Thursday evening, packing winds of up to 225 kilometers per hour. The Category 3 storm has been accompanied by heavy rains, causing power cuts and damage to buildings in its wake. At least 66 people have already died in flooding there. It's expected thousands more will be affected. Reporter Dasin Thatia was in Vilankulu, Mozambique, with a team of rescue workers.
More than 600,000 people are expected to be affected when Cyclone Idai makes landfall late on Thursday. South African rescue teams are all here safely in Mozambique and are now putting the final touches on plans as they prepare to make their way towards Vilankulos, and that would be the first leg of the journey in this rescue and relief effort. And just to interrupt Ian Scher, he's with Rescue SA, and Ian, you were in a meeting just a little while ago talking to Mozambican authorities as well about these plans. What's come out of that meeting?
Right, what we've offering them the assistance of 15 trained personnel, paramedics and advanced rescue practitioners, and we are being put in touch with disaster management, which is going to be at Vilankulos, which we're going to go to today. It's about 700 kilometers from here.
That's the first leg of the journey.
That's
yeah?
the first leg of the journey. We'll sleep there tonight. We will then go and offer our services, so we're being absolutely non-prescriptive. We will just offer them the assistance of the team. We will give them a team breakdown. We will give them a list of the type of equipment that we've brought with to be able to do the type of rescue that they may require, and then we will work wherever they would like us to help.
What's the buy-in been like from the government at this point?
Very positive. I think they liked the approach of being non-prescriptive and just coming to help and offering the assistance wherever they can utilize it. I think they liked that.
Ian, what about those that have been affected by the flooding that we saw earlier this week? Is that also going to form part of the efforts that we'll be seeing unfolding?
Well, it's difficult to say where they're going to deploy us, but we will be deployed wherever and in whatever role that they decide. We will go there and be part of the solution and certainly not part of the problem.
Highly specialized team that you have here. Where are most of them from?
We have a group from Johannesburg, essentially, and then the other group is from Durban. We've put the 2 groups together. They're 8 and 7, 15 in total. And we've come with a couple of tons of specialized rescue equipment, boats, ropes, whatever else we think might be necessary, as well as a camp that can house everybody and a kitchen that we can cook. So we will cook for ourselves, we'll house ourselves, and we will try not to be a burden in any way at all on the Mozambican government, but purely there to help and assist where they need us.
Contrary to what other ANC MPs have alleged about the Gupta's, former finance minister Nhlanhla Nene says the family never offered him a ministerial position. He also insists that he never received gifts from the controversial family. Nene was back at the state capture inquiry in Parktown on Thursday. He resigned last year after admitting he'd met the Guptas more times than he'd initially said.
It is public knowledge, and they themselves said this themselves. It was public knowledge that they were friends to the former president, And the president had also gone public to say that they were his friends, who had offered his son a job when nobody wanted to employ him. So I did understand them to be very close to the president.
Were they advisors to the president in any form?
He did say that they do play an advisory role in terms of the economy.
Did you have any personal expectations from these visits?
Not really, other than, as I said, that for me being accessible is one of the things that I actually, do without at times checking even the blind spots. And on hindsight, I would really think that perhaps, as I said, I could have avoided that.
Did you receive any payment or gifts from the Gupta family?
No, I did not.
Did the Gupta family or any one of the Guptas offer you the position of Minister of Finance?
No, I was not offered by the Guptas any position.
British MPs vote to delay Brexit, but how will that impact South Africa? Find out shortly.